Today I'm going to talk about the Aerohive Techdata file. Here I have opened Aerohive Hive Manager version 6. And in this version, if you want to download Techdata, go to Monitor tab and then select the API you want to download Techdata from, and then go to Utilities and click on Get Techdata. And that should download the Techdata file to the Downloads folder. Yeah, you can see that. Or if you are using Hive Manager NG, which is the new version, you could go to Monitor tab as well, select the access point you want to download Techdata from, and then go to Utilities, click on Get Techdata and click Yes. Yep, the Techdata file is ready. You can download it now, and that will be downloaded to Downloads folder. You can see all the Techdata files downloaded. Here I have created a new folder and copied the two Techdata files we just downloaded. In Hive Manager 6, the text data file will have a name like this. It's a device support log .tar.gz. In Hive Manager NG, there will be a timestamp which says 31st of August 1/22/13. Yeah. And now I'm going to show you how to open and get the text file which contain the text data. Let's start with the first one. Both files have the same file structure. If you double click on this, yeah, it will extract that into a folder in a Mac or in a Windows. In a Windows machine, you probably need to use WinRAR or WinZip, and open that folder, and then you will see three files. Out of these three files, you need to open the file which says device tech logs.tar.gz. Double click on that one. That will extract into another folder. Open that folder, and then there is a file with the MAC address of the access point, and this also is a compressed file, so double click on that one. That will create a folder called core dump 41. Open that one, and finally you get the Techdata text file. This is where all the useful information is stored. You can double click and open that file. Alright, so what kind of information can you find in the Techdata file? If you look at the beginning of the file, it shows the log buffer. This is all the syslog messages. Usually this text file will hold maybe roughly about an hour's worth of log files, but it really depends on how much log messages is the API is generating. So depending on the time, maybe up to an hour worth of log files. And the second interesting thing that you can find in Techdata file is the running configuration. So if you do a control find, show running config, yeah, and search until you go to this section which shows the running configuration of the access point. When you configure anything using the Hive Manager, the Hive Manager will translate that configuration into a text command line configuration file, and that's uploaded to the access point. So this is all the configuration that's in the access point. The next interesting thing you can find is the software version of the access point. To find that, you can type show version. Yeah, we already found it. This is the version, HiveOS 6.5R4. And also this section shows the device uptime. Uptime is 3 weeks, 5 days and 17 hours. And then if you want to see the CPU utilization of this particular API, you can type the command show CPU. Actually show CPU detail. Right, so here you can see there's CPU 0, CPU 1, there's dual core CPU, and then the total CPU utilization is 1%, which is quite low, and because there are no clients connected to this API at the moment. And let's say if you want to find out what's the serial number of this API, for that you need to look for the hardware information. So enter the command show hardware info. Here you can see the serial number of the access point, the model number, is AP330. So that's why the first 3 digits of the serial number is 330. And then also you can see the interface information. Let's start with let's say you want to find out what the IP address of this AP is. You can do show layer 3 interface. That will show you the IP address of the management interface of this AP. So that if you want to SSH into this AP, the IP address is 172.16.1.44. Let's say you want to actually see all the interfaces in this AP. You can type the command show interface. This is the show interfaces. Show interface command that will show you there's Ethernet 0, Ethernet 1, and there are Wi-Fi interfaces. There's 2 Wi-Fi interfaces. Wi-Fi 0 is for 2.4 gigahertz and Wi-Fi 1 is for 5 gigahertz. And every time you create a SSID, the access point will create a sub interface for that SSID with a unique MAC address. And then there's another useful command called shows ACSP neighbors. Show ACSP neighbors. This command will show you a list of access points that this access point can hear from its location. If you look at the first section, that's the section for Wi-Fi 0 interface, and it will show you, let's pick the first one. Yeah, it will show you the SSID it can hear, the BSSID of that AP, whether it's an Aerohive AP or not. So this one is not an Aerohive AP. It's on channel 11, and our AP can hear this other AP at a signal strength of -80 dBm. And you can see the same information for Wi-Fi 1 interface here. If you want to see the current time of the AP on the AP, you can enter the command show clock, and this is the current time. If you want to find out what the default gateway is, enter the command show IP route, and the default gateway is 172.16.1.1. and if you want to see a list of the Wi-Fi clients that are connected to this access point, you can do the command show station. Yep, this show station section will show all the clients that are connected to this AP. At the moment there are no clients connected, that's why it's empty. Let's say you would like to see whether there were any interference alarms raised in this AP. So you can search for interference. Yep, here under the interface Wi-Fi 0, that's a 2.4 gigahertz interface, we can see that there were 33 interference alerts raised and 33 cleared. Alright, that's all about the Techdata file. Thanks for watching this video, and if you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. Thank you. Bye.